heading into Bristol now, where I lived for 13 years and where My Beautiful Psychosis all began. I've climbed up there. Don't have any book events planned. It's going to be a social. I'm visiting old friends and it's going to be a bit of a trip down memory lane. Also, amazingly, both my eldest nieces live in Bristol now, so I'm going to get to see them as well. And it's one of their birthdays, Rachel's birthday. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! A guy at the campsite in Devon told me about this app called Park for Night. Right, there it is. Free parking at Bristol Zoo, no limit of height. Failing that, I'll have to go on the Downs because I know that quite well and it's free. The only thing is there's dogging there. So I don't want to be mistaken. I don't want to be mistaken for a dogging van. Look, there's another camper. They must have the same app. I moved to Bristol in 1995 because I got 3 weeks work experience at the Natural History Unit at the BBC and I stayed until 2008. This is the road that I was living on when it all began. Oh yeah, this is where I used to live. I'll show you the room where I was with my insomnia on my own. You see that room there? That was my bedroom. When I came out of hospital, I moved house because I wanted a fresh start. The book's all written in the present tense, so it's all happening right now. And that means that the me now, the older me who's looking back and writing it, can't comment. And I did that for me to access the story better and to be there in the scene and just, this is what's happening right now. Also to make it like just more edgy and visceral and real for the person reading it. But it gave me a limitation. I could never comment back and say how I'm seeing it all now. But that has a positive because it means I leave it entirely up to the reader to interpret what's happening. It's a bit like a whodunit where you just have to put 1 and 1 and they have to make 2. But I would like to say something about how I feel looking back at it, because I feel so much compassion for myself, that younger version of myself who was essentially on her own, you know, didn't know who to ask for help or what help to ask for, or anything really. She didn't know what she needed, she didn't know what was happening. I hope that my book can help change our culture so that people aren't suffering on their own with this. I mean, the help that was provided for me was at best inadequate, you know, and at worst pretty abusive, really. So even when help is available, it's not necessarily the help that a person needs. And really, that is why I've written the book. That's why I've kind of exposed myself and shared all of that I experienced. I'm gonna have to do a bit of washing up before I can have breakfast, but I want to show you this little trick. Right, this thing here, which it covers the sink when it's not full of pots. What you do is you take this bit down here, an extra surface, chopping surface, but you take the sink top and you put it there like that, and you can drain it, and it drains down into there, down through there. How cool is that? All these little tricks of the Romeo home. So I've moved to a different site on the app because the zoo opens at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I think that might be a bit dodgy if I left the car there all day, because yeah, there were some reviews that said, oh, we had to pretend we were going to the zoo and they had to pay entrance to the zoo and stuff like that, so I don't want to do that. So anyway, I've come to another one, and it's just round the corner from my old house where I had episode 2. All this graffiti is new, it's pretty cool. Well, there's no street sign, it's gone, so I can't show you that it was called Prince's Place, where I met my prince. And shock, fucking horror shock, oh my god, it's been painted. It was a lovely pale pink. That's why I bought it, actually. When I bought it, I literally came around this corner, I saw the house, I saw the little pink house, and I just went, yes, that's my house. Look at it now, it's disgusting, it's horrible, oh my god. It used to have shutters like this, with the little hearts in them. They're a bit worse for wear, aren't they? That's really sad. Grey.
Tokyo Dawn. This is a Comfort Fit original.
see if the place where I met my prince is still there. It's still here, but it's not open yet. So just over there, I was refilling my washing up liquid. He said, "You have a very steady hand." But the Queen is on her throne now, and now I'm looking for a king. And that's what my next book, Tango, Camino, Romeo, is all about. A little walk through the park, lunchtime. It's just by my van. And look, what a lovely thing I just found in the park. Look. You're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you?
Bristol is calling to me. Bristol is calling to me. Calling from across the sea. Bristol is calling to me. Bristol is a place where you'll find people of every shape and every kind. They'll stay up all night long, recording real good songs. Bristol is calling to me. Bristol is calling to me. Calling from across the sea. Bristol is calling to me. I'll take a ship to Bristol and then we can go out walking all night in the parks and streets and we will have a real good time. Bristol is calling to me. Bristol is calling to me. Calling from across the sea. Bristol is calling to me. Bristol is calling to me. Bristol is calling to me. Calling from across the sea. Bristol is calling to me.
I've moved to the Downs tonight. It's such an amazing, vast, open space. Shame about the doggers, really. Sorry if you're a dogger, it's, you know, I'm not judging you, it's just not really my thing. If you want to get a copy of My Beautiful Psychosis, follow the link in the description below, and I get almost as much if you use that link to Amazon as I did for having written the book, which is not much. It's not about the money.